I think there are frictions between US and China, which were triggered by the US, in my view, in a stupid way. This notion that Trump started from, that the US has a big problem, which is its trade deficit, is not from an economic point of view. The US don't have a big problem with their trade deficit because they have a big asset, which is the dollar. And when you can finance your trade deficit, whatever it takes, because you are America first with the dollar, you should not care. So let's leave that aside. The reality is that these tariff questions have had a much larger impact on the world economy than just putting tariffs on some bits of US, and that's the problem. I hope it's now clear that it does not work. So the notion that trade wars are easy to win, I think, is now over, and I think this will percolate into reality, and at some stage the US will have to find some sort of arrangement with China, which then will leave us with a real problem, which is how can you open world trade while China is still keeping such a large part of its economy under state command. We know that in the European Union. We opened trade with a different system. We had to put together a system with disciplines on state aid. What does China mean in floating this concept of competitive neutrality? That's the real point.
Yes.
So trade wars are an incident. What really matters is how can we help China joining the world economy, integrating with the world economy, while it has such a specific political and economic system. I think the Chinese understand that. I think they're open to a discussion, but of course, having to fight with strong tariffs is not exactly the right mindset to do that.
Yes, I mean, some people are calling that era we are like entering, or we are already in, kind of an era where multilateralism is partly retracted. And would you call that like that as well? Are you also concerned about
It's a good question. There are protectionist pulsions here and there, stemming from the fact that, as we all know, trade opening is extremely efficient, but it's extremely painful for some. And depending on how properly you address the pain of those who suffer from opening trade, you have political reactions. Now, why recognizing this, and it's probably the case that in the US, the social system is weak and does not properly protect people from changes in globalization, digitalization, there is an issue there. But overall, I do not think we are in for an era of deglobalization, except in one area, which is data, where we will have three kingdoms, US, Europe, and China, because the view we have of what it means for us, whether it's a merchandise, whether it's something that the party needs to address, whether it's something that we Europeans believe it's an individual right. There are differences, but I think we will have to address these differences, and I don't believe, contrary to some, that we are in for a world of fragmentation and deglobalization. And by the way, we have, with Brexit, a very good example of a mini attempt to deglobalize, and what we've known so far, that's easier said than done.
Hi, I'm Joanna Bersecci, and thank you for watching. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more from CNBC International. Thank you for watching.